We have an answer to Tsukihime on Steam and much more revealed in an interview from 4Gamer, translated myself using DeepL. It's not perfect, but it got the job done nonetheless. Nasu was asked about the remake on Steam or PC, answering, "If we do release a Steam version, we'd like to support multiple languages, but in the case of this game, it's not enough just to translate it. We'd have to also adjust the presentation as well, but we don't have the time to do that. Translating itself is hard enough, but they don't have the time or resources to do so at the moment. This also applies for other type moon stuff we haven't gotten as well, but there's hope. If we do get a PC release, then it's likely going to have an English and or Chinese localization. The second half of the Tsukihime remake will include an extra story with her part, as they said. I wonder who this her is. The obvious answer is Satsuki, but we have more options with a mysterious girl we have yet to explore. But if they're anything like the Ciels route, then that's gonna be long and time consuming. Multiplayer type Lumina is a what if that takes place before or after the story based on the character, supplementing parts of the main story that couldn't be depicted fully, thus they were put in Melty. The next part should come after Fate Grand Order and before the accumulation of the second season. Tsukihime 2 is likely to be a RPG done by Studio BB. Personally, I prefer RPGs over visual novels, and that's what they want as well. This means characters like Art Rouge might get a chance to shine and get some art at the very minimum. Regarding 27 Dead Apostle ancestors, we can at most expect to see a third of them within Tsukihime remake, and we're likely to not see the others at all, mentions at best. The Ciels route changed drastically because Nasu thought it could have been better. In a quote, "It simply wasn't good. That's why we decided to fix it completely. Arcade route was fine, as he said. I decided to remake the Arcade route in its original form. Mario was added to give the church more characters telling its story, expanding the world. A character like him, who isn't directly related to the plot, wouldn't be in the original because it might feel too noisy. But now, with a bigger scale, it's more acceptable to include more characters, such as him and other church characters." Nasu told Takeuchi to make a young girl, having fun, not caring that she stood out, and thus we got Dead Apostle Noel. Her motif that was revealed to be that of a butterfly is actually a butterfly trapped in a spider web. She has been freed from her past frustrations as a human and believes herself to be the star, but is unrecognized. Arachi and Saikis are now foreign presences to what should be a safe and peaceful Tono household, which means we can potentially look forward to them causing some chaos from the household within the second part of the story. Knowing it's going to be chaotic already from the past, I can only imagine what these two characters will bring to the table. And that's everything I have for today. Do comment below with your thoughts on everything that's been discussed here. And that's everything I got today. What are you excited for? Let's start a conversation about all the topics discussed today. If you want to know where I got the information from, check the description below that has the link to the site, and you can do translations yourself with whatever mechanical translation that you prefer.